Alright, here I am, Reds and Giants here at Oracle Park. It's been a while since I've actually been here, since 2017, but hoping to observe some of the new COVID regulations here, but also take in a ball game at one of the most beautiful parks in the MLB. So let's check it out. I think I got a little ahead of myself here, especially because I filmed this in the 6th inning. Let's take it back to the beginning. Welcome to San Francisco, the city by the bay, and tonight we visit picturesque Oracle Park as the Giants host the Cincinnati Reds. Now before we head in, I want to show you a few of the points of interest here. First has to be McCovey's Cove, named for Giants first baseman and left-handed slugger Willie McCovey. This section of the San Francisco Bay is where you will find a number of people in kayaks before and during the game, hoping to catch a ball hidden to the bay. While a few ballparks in the majors do have bodies of water that are near their stadium, Oracle Park seems to be the only one populated with people. On the boardwalk outside of the stadium, the Giants have a standing room only viewing area in right field where fans can watch up to 3 innings of a game. There's also a bike valet nearby for fans who prefer an alternative way of transport to get to the game. Like any historical franchise, the Giants made sure to honor some of their greatest players through statues. Legends like Willie Mays, Orlando Cepeda, Juan Marichal. They even have a statue of a seal to honor the memory of the San Francisco Seals, the minor league club that played in the city before the arrival of the Giants in the 1958 season. On the boardwalk, there are plaques on the ground honoring special moments and achievements throughout Giants history. The outside of this place is pretty cool, but I think it's time to head inside the Oracle Park to see what else they have to offer. So we walk in, and of course, the first thing we want to do is get the view from our seats, and it definitely did not disappoint. But we knew there was an even better view on the upper deck, so we hiked up the ramp, and lo and behold, an incredible view of the park and the bay just beyond it. Once we were done admiring up here, we went back down to a spot many Giants fans would probably recognize. The case that holds the trophies and the rings from the Giants' incredible 3-5 run during the 2010 to 2014 season. Seeing this stuff up close is already very cool, but the rings look especially pretty when hit by the rays from the sunset. Here's something you don't see every day: former Giant Madison Bumgarner and current Giant Buster Posey in Lego form. What an awesome place for a photo op. As we walk towards the right field stands, I noticed that the Giants have some of their former uniforms displayed around the ballpark. You gotta appreciate the effort the Giants have gone to preserve and display their history throughout this place. As you approach the right field area, you will enter the arcade seating. To your right, you'll find a great view of McCovey's Cove, and to your left, you'll see one of the most signature views in all of the ballpark, as you sit 24 feet above the playing surface. 24 being chosen to honor Hall of Famer Willie Mays, no doubt. Also in right field is a pole that has a flag representation of the current standings in the NL West. It's nice to see the Dodgers on top, at least during this visit. A retired San Francisco cable car can also be found nearby, sporting the same number as Giants legend Willie McCovey. Fans are welcome to explore the inside and out of the car, and you can even sit down and watch some of the game from here. Fun fact, this cable car once had a label that read, "No Dodger fans allowed," a nice reference to their rivalry with LA. Behind the center field bleachers is the Act Cafe, a place where you can grab a cup of joe and read social media posts from all different social media platforms that were posted by Giants fans. I will say this is a cool place to check out when it is open. This cafe actually replaced a Build-A-Bear workshop that was themed to the Giants mascot, Lucille. Moving over to the left field, we found some cool pictures of one of the World Series celebrations the Giants had. Next, we see the Coca-Cola Super Slide. It's actually 4 slides that make up this area. It gives kids another fun activity to do while they're in the ballpark. Right next to the bottle is a giant baseball glove. It's a replica of a vintage 1927 4-finger glove, not something you see at a ballpark very often. Finishing up here is the Little Giants Park, a miniature recreation of Oracle Park that is a play area for young children. Another feature I really admired was these quotes that were scattered all over the ballpark. They are really neat and definitely make you more excited about the game you're about to see, especially when you think about the meanings and the history behind the quotes. If you watched any of my previous videos, I'm going to sound like a broken record, but here we go. Due to the COVID-19 pandemic and reduced capacity, the choices of food that were open was very limited. Despite this, I did find some delicious nachos on field level. Although the San Francisco weather turned my hot and crunchy nachos to cold and soggy over a matter of minutes, which wasn't very fun. As you can see, the field level is abundant with different cuisines, so you won't have to travel too far to find what you're craving. If you do want to explore, you will not be disappointed, as the options become twofold once you leave field level. For example, if you venture to the outfield, you'll find the famous Gilroy garlic fries and several other stands. I really love the seafood options here. It does a great job representing the cuisine of San Francisco. I have to say the best thing I got on this night was some Ghirardelli hot chocolate. It was so delicious and much needed on a night like this. While it was nice to explore a ballpark that I don't usually go to, the most enjoyable part of this experience was just being able to sit down and take in the sights and sounds of a regular season baseball game, which I sorely missed due to the pandemic.
Ball game.
Take me out to the ball game.
Take me out with the crowd.
Well, I'm leaving the game a little bit early tonight. I just want to get home. It's super cold here. Maybe it's just super cold for me as an LA native, but great game. I mean, for the Reds, it was a great game, so, I'm wearing the Reds hat. Oracle Park is always a great venue. I wish I could come on a warmer day. Maybe later this year I can check it out. But for now, hope you guys enjoyed the videos. Like and subscribe, and thank you for watching.